All right, so we're diving deep into Marvel's Thunderbolts teaser.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking anti-heroes. We're talking moral ambiguity.
Lots to unpack.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We've got the trailer transcript right here, so
Yeah.
let's break this down. Who are these characters?
Right.
What are they after?
Yeah.
And what does all this talk about emptiness tell us about where the MCU is headed?
It's interesting how this trailer just drops us right into the action, We've got Yelena. I mean, she's an infamous assassin, right? But she's cracking DoorDash jokes with Alexei, the Red Guardian.
It's kind of hilarious, actually. Like the last time we saw Yelena, she was dealing with the loss of Natasha in Black Widow.
Right, heavy stuff.
And now she's tossing out these one-liners like it's nothing.
Yeah, and even with that humor, you can tell there's something off. Like, she even says it herself, drifting. It's like she's in the middle of all these crazy missions, but there's just this lack of purpose.
Definitely. Like, is she looking for a new family, a new cause?
Maybe even trying to make up for some stuff she's done in the past.
Right. It's like she's trying to fill that Natasha-shaped hole in her life, but nothing seems to really work.
Yeah.
And then there's Bob. I mean, he seems like comic relief at first.
Right.
But then he asks, who sent you? And suddenly, things get real.
That one line changes everything. You start to think, is there a much bigger thing going on here?
Absolutely. And suddenly, all that stuff about Yelena feeling empty takes on a whole new meaning.
For sure. Especially when you look at the rest of the team,
Oh, yeah.
You've got assassins, masterminds, thieves. This is not the Avengers, right? They've all done some pretty shady stuff.
Which brings us to that theme the trailer keeps hitting. Good versus bad. Or the lack of a line between them.
Right.
Are the Thunderbolts the lesser of two evils? Are they being used?
Or are they being played by someone with their own agenda? Like, who decides who's good and bad anyway?
Exactly. And then there's that action sequence. It's short, but it's intense.
Visually, too, I don't know if you noticed this, but the colors, it's all these washed out blues and grays. Almost like, remember the Winter Soldier program?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, bam. Bucky Barnes shows up. Is he part of the mission? Are they after him?
I know. Huge cliffhanger. But even with all the action, it keeps coming back to Yelena and her, what's the right word? Her inner turmoil.
Definitely. But what about the rest of the team? Are they all dealing with this same emptiness? Are they all searching for something more?
That's the big question, isn't it? What happens when everyone wants something different?
And what happens when you can't tell the bad guys from the worst guys?
It could either bring them together or rip them apart.
This is going to be good.